Alien sighting in the area.
Did they finally confirm aliens exist?
There was a lot of this chaos going on at Bayside Marketplace Mall.
Here we go again. There's never a dull moment at Bayside Marketplace Mall. I have some more footage that is claimed to be from Bayside Marketplace Mall. So let's go over this. I'm going to show you the actual footage. Then we're going to do some analysis right here with you and take a closer look with some of my video enhancement software and find out exactly what is going on at Bayside Marketplace Mall. I've received some videos to my email address that claim to be footage from Bayside Marketplace Mall. So let's look over this together, and then I'll share with you my analysis based on what I see using my video enhancement software. So here, what appears to be inside the mall are people standing there, but there's something that just looks a little off. When you look closer here, you see a person, but you don't see the rest of their body. Like, where is the rest of their body? It's like they're half of their torsos there. Looking at this again, slow motion, and get a closer look. I'm seeing just a torso, like nothing above the waist. It's like the person is missing half their body. All you see is their waist down. And how is that possible in our real world to see somebody walking around with half their body missing? The only thing that I can see here is somebody is getting a little clever with some video editing. And I believe that they're doing something here to make people believe there's some kind of alien walking around that has half their torso missing. I don't know. But based on that close look, I feel like this is tampered video footage, maybe some kind of AI software, some kind of rendering. There's no telling how far people will go to create this illusion and then share it on social media. And then here we are looking at it to see whether or not this could be related to aliens at Bayside Marketplace Mall. Now I'm going to move on to some more footage here, which was sent to my email. Now, if you have any footage, feel free to send it to my email as well. Now, here's this footage. There appears to be some kind of light flying in the air. Now it's moving in a very odd way, sort of like what a flying saucer would do, as if we had an alien encounter. Now let's take a closer look with some video enhancement. Now what I'm seeing here, it could be some kind of flames. Now, after doing some research, I found what it was. People were claiming there's this UFO, there's a flying saucer, there's something up there that could be bringing aliens to Miami Mall. Now, doing my research, I find that that was a case of somebody on jetpacks. Yeah, jetpacks. Like, what are you doing on jetpacks in Miami, Florida, flying up in the air illegally? You know, there is a Miami airport nearby. There are places where you cannot be flying. So somebody on jetpacks. Now let's check out this footage here. All right, this one seems over the top. I mean, what is it? It looks like to me, a spider mixed with some kind of animal. It was a spider lizard. I don't know about that one. I'm ready to call BS on that. I don't see that being a 10-foot shadow figure that everybody is talking about. I feel like that's a clip from some other kind of, maybe a sci-fi movie or something. I don't know, but that doesn't look like anything that's being discussed about the events unfolding at Bayside Marketplace Mall. So I find that hard to believe that this is some alien footage from Bayside Marketplace Mall. I feel like somebody just got a little creative with some video editing. Maybe that's a clip out of some kind of sci-fi movie. If you've seen that before in a movie, let me know in the comments below. There's never a dull moment when it comes to things going on at Miami Mall. People are going there in crowds just because of this whole alien thing. You got people there wanting to find aliens now. All right, here's the next clip. So I'm seeing this shadow opening up. Like, what is going on here? To me, I don't know where we're going with this. To me, it almost looked like a peacock opening up its feathers or something. All right, so these are clips that are sent to me, clips that I find online. I don't know. I'm just going to Miami. I'm going to go see for myself. I am done sitting here looking at video footage sent to me. I'm going to go get some footage myself. So tomorrow, I am hitting the road early in the morning. And by the time you see this video being uploaded, I will have already been either at my destination in Miami or very close to that destination. The things that happen at the mall. I've heard people say things about holographs being the reason behind a 10-foot alien. After looking at this portal footage and doing some more research, this does not look like anywhere near Bayside Marketplace Mall, and this looks like this was fabricated. So I'm going to say no to this. I took another look at this footage where there was a shadow being casted on the road, and some were saying that it was a helicopter doing that, but the light source would have to be above the helicopter, but at night the light source would be below the helicopter. So I'm still trying to figure out why that would morph and disappear. Before we continue with this video, I just want to say a few words. All of you are amazing. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. Don't forget to smash that like button. It really does help with the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I am getting ready to go somewhere very far. An 8-hour drive is ahead of me. I am going to Bayside Marketplace Mall because I am not done finding answers. I want to see for myself what is going on out there without all that mystery behind what's real and what's not. I want to see for myself. And some of you who have been watching my videos for a long time, you're probably wondering, how am I going to get there if I just sold my Tesla? Well, I'm getting there. There you go. Trying to get to where I need to go. I'm on this road trip, trying to get to that Miami Mall. So, made it here in Florida, going southbound. So, figured I'd stop, get some walks on the beach, explore around here, kind of break up the trip a little bit, you know? In my opinion, I feel like someone is trying to censor those who speak about this because one of my videos that I did recently cannot be found. You search it and it won't show up anymore. It's still there, but it won't show up. So I'm going to include those clips here just because it may have been censored by whoever's trying to cover something up. If somebody is. I mean, this is just speculation. I did take a closer look at some of the footage that was sent to me before, and it just reconfirms what I had discovered. Aliens, portal openings, shadows that are morphing and disappearing into thin air.
An alien sighting in that area. Alien sighting in the area.
Aliens invading Miami.
People running in the streets terrified. All this is going on at Bayside Marketplace Mall in Miami, Florida. There are some reports of witnesses out there who are now starting to speak the truth of what they saw at Bayside Marketplace Mall. Before we get into this, I just want to thank all of you who take the time to watch my content and comment below. And be sure to smash that like button. That helps with the YouTube algorithm. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a thing, because this is a very interesting topic. And I'm going to do a couple more videos about this, and I have a lot of other kind of videos that I want to share here on this channel. So let's get right to it. This is from a person's perspective, standing up in a tall building looking out the window, and they had recorded what they believe could be an alien on the street. Now, this is a shadow figure, but morphing into some different shapes. But the way it moves makes me wonder what it is. So let's take a look at that. So you see that the shadow is going across the street, and then it starts to change shapes, and it's just appearing like it's just morphing into something different. And then all of a sudden, it's gone. It just evaporated. Now, is this a shadow from something that the camera did not catch? Or was this possibly a portal opening? Let's take another look with some video enhancements. So here's the shadow again, and we're getting a much clearer look at the shadow. And as you see, it's definitely standing out, but there is no other obvious things causing this shadow. And the morphing is hard to explain, considering that there's nothing that would normally just evaporate like that, unless we're talking about some kind of portal or some kind of energy. So with that, I'm a little curious. Now, if you missed the other footage that I had, I'm going to include that towards the end of this. But from this point forward, you might see me sharing any of my adventures along the way to Miami Mall. So I may be at the beach, or I may be out places just walking around. We'll see what happens, because I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. And tomorrow might already be today for you, or the day after. I don't know. But that's how it is with YouTube. But yeah, it's time to hit the road. Miami, here I come. Bayside Marketplace. Brace yourself, because I'm coming there. And I'm going to do some interviewing, and I'm going to find some answers and record some footage. See what this whole thing about aliens is all about, because the only way to really satisfy my curiosity is to be there and see for myself. And maybe after this is all said and done, I can focus on something different. It's an early morning start, and I'm going somewhere. I think it's time for me to take a trip to Miami, Florida, because I need to find out what is going on at Bayside Marketplace Mall. What is going on here?
Decided to go very far south into Florida, but not just into Florida, South Florida. Beautiful out here. You got the water, the beach, tropical feel, very, very warm here. Beautiful. This is what I'm doing today on January 27th, 2024. Beautiful sight out here. Plenty of sand to walk in. Getting my steps. Trying to get to where I need to go. I'm on this road trip. Trying to get to that Miami Mall. So, made it here in Florida. Going southbound. So, figured I'd stop. Get some walks on the beach. Explore around here. Kind of break up the trip a little bit. You know, don't just go all in on it. You know, you gotta break it up. Beautiful out here. I love seeing that that ocean out there, right out there. Today is Saturday, January 27th, 2024. Beautiful. Beautiful day. Definitely getting my steps. What a view out here. Really nice. Really nice view. And it's warm for towards the end of January. Really warm here. There you go. Want to see what it's like on this side here? Very interesting. All right. Bridge is open. There you go. Some wave runners there. Gotta go on the wave runner. Just go really fast speed out there. It's only gonna get warmer as I go further south. find a place to eat now. You know, I gotta fuel up. I had a breakfast, but gotta have something else. Especially with all this walking that I've been doing. Gotta re-energize, replenish some proteins as well. Especially where I'll be going, there could be aliens, you know, at that mall in Miami. Yeah. Beautiful. See if I could find a restaurant that would be healthy, you know. I need something healthy to eat out here. I don't want to have anything that's unhealthy. You don't want one of those falling on your head when you're walking under there. Might want to wear a helmet, right? I used to climb up those trees when I was a kid and get a stick and then hit the coconut, bring it down. But those days, me climbing those trees, I don't know, it looked kind of strange now. 52-year-old guy climbing up a coconut palm. Might draw the wrong kind of attention. Man, there's a whole lot of these coconuts. Look at that, all over the place. Some right there, right above me. Up ahead there. Don't forget to check out my other channels because I do share what's been going on in my life, especially with my health and my numerous doctor visits and going to the cancer center and all this stuff. There's a lot happening in my life, and I'm just prioritizing things to make sure that things are taken care of, and I'm just living each day for now. I'm not trying to stress out about this or that. Life is short and unpredictable, so you just have to make the best of the time that you have here. And yeah, there are certain things that I try to focus on, and there's some things that are just overwhelming when it comes to the way the world is going right now. And I've been reading comments, and there's been mentions about this or that in regards to my health. There we go. That's much better. If you only knew the things I've been dealing with my health, as much as I take care of myself, as much as I eat healthy, you know, I'm all about organic foods, exercising, lifting weights. You know, I take all kinds of supplements. And one of the things that I also take or eat a lot of is spicy food, and with curries. I love curries, and they're very healthy for you as well. And I love beets, and unfortunately, those curries and beets, they stain, especially turmeric. And I will eat turmeric roots raw. And you gotta be careful. It gets your fingers all yellow, gets your furniture, everything. It'll just stain your countertops. There's golden yellow. And so I eat a lot of turmeric. And then some people say, whoa, what are you doing here? Why? And I brush my teeth a lot, but sometimes turmeric gets the best of you. And other things. I have wisdom teeth and they crowd at my teeth. So do I put money into my teeth? Do I get braces? Do I do this? Do I do that? Or do I just focus on the most important things right now? And that's going to the cancer specialist and making sure I'm getting all these procedures done, these tests done. And, you know, I have another CT scan coming up. I got to go to the cardiologist for another echocardiogram. There's things I have to do. So I'm prioritizing. You know, when it comes to the cosmetics and trying to make my teeth look perfect, that's something that maybe when I'm past all this and, you know, I have the green light and everything is fine, then maybe that's something I focus on. But right now, I'm trying to focus on not having all these health anxieties, trying to be as happy as I can and not let all this stuff get the best of me. You know, I am not going to just give up. I'm going to stay as healthy as I can and keep on going. There are things happening. There's a lot of fear and uncertainties about my health, even though I eat healthy and I've been doing a lot of things that keep me in shape. So I don't understand, and I don't smoke. I'm a non-smoker. Cigarettes are disgusting. I wouldn't poison myself with that kind of toxic thing, you know. And I also do have OCD about things. I like things specifically in a certain way. I get obsessive about showers and brushing my teeth, although some may say, oh, you don't brush your teeth. And like, look at that. Like, yeah, maybe I need to just quit eating turmeric and beets and all the foods that stain your teeth. And I'm taking medication that controls my blood pressure, and that is also messing up my teeth enamel and everything. It's just the things that I'm dealing with right now. So
prioritizing trying to be as healthy as I can, and that's just the way it is. But I thought I would mention all that because, you know, I do read comments and people don't know what's really going on in my life. They only just see me as a person talking about aliens at the mall. But when you get to know me more personally, you know what I'm dealing with, what I'm going through. And when you look at the whole picture, there's a lot of things going on that are very important that I'm doing to take care of my health. And when I get all those out of the way, then maybe if I have enough money, I get braces, get a professional cleaning done to get the turmeric root stains out and the damage from my medication I've been taking from my blood pressure for the last 25 years. Things like that. Some people, yeah, they bring it on. Chewing tobacco and smoking and not brushing their teeth. Yeah, I understand. You know, you're to blame when you do that stuff or you're purposely doing that. For me, it's like I don't eat sweets. I eat healthy stuff. I have my vegetables, my organic foods. Everything is pasture raised when it comes to chicken or eggs or, you know, grass-fed beef, you know, milk. I don't even eat beef anymore, but the milk products, I used to have beef. There's just a lot of things. I eat chicken and fish, and coho salmon is my priority. Omega-3s, I'm constantly just getting enough omega-3s. So my diet consists of very healthy things. So I feel like with that said, it's not my fault that these things happen. A lot of things get passed on genetically, and I'm dealing with that as well. But that's how it is. Anyway, I hope everybody stays safe out there, and I got to hit the road. And by the time you see this video, I'll already have been in either Fort Myers, Florida, or Miami, because it's an 8-hour road trip. I'm going to stop at my friend's place in Fort Myers, stay the night, and then break it up that way. So you might see this after I already did that, and I'll share some clips while I'm doing that. Take care. I was intrigued by something else that was shared on social media, and this happens to be the timeline of events. Now, if we were to go back exactly a year, January 2023, there was a lot of this chaos going on at Bayside Marketplace Mall, where there was the sound of shooting or fireworks, and people were panicking and police presence, and it was on the news.
A chaotic scene near Bayside Marketplace after dozens of police cars flooded the area.
According to investigators, some were fighting and others were setting off fireworks.
People are saying it's some kind of a time shift related to maybe some kind of a portal that the aliens have come through, and these portals can take you into a different dimension, maybe through time. And I started thinking really hard about that, and it didn't take long before I figured it out. Now, this is just me and my opinion. Now, I could be wrong, but I feel like there's a reason behind why last year is like this year. And that is, if you think about this, what happens on 4th of July? In America, we have Independence Day. And what are you likely going to hear on Independence Day? Think about it. Fireworks. And on New Year's Eve, running into the new year, what are you going to hear a lot about? Fireworks, New Year's parties, people just getting excited. So with all that history, every time we run into the new year, there's this expectation that there's going to be fireworks. There's going to be parties. There's going to be excitement. There's going to be people that might get a little carried away. So this whole time shift speculation that everybody is coming up with about what's happened at Bayside Marketplace Mall, I feel like this is more of just an event that happened last year that has nothing to do with what happened this time around. So somebody may be thinking that there's a time shift and that somehow that time has warped into this time, and there's just so much confusion about when and where and how.
Aliens wandering around and causing all kinds of chaos, people panicking, running in the streets, police all over the place. Was this because of aliens? And right here, people believe to be one of the aliens walking at the mall. But when I take a closer look, what I'm seeing are a few police officers walking towards the direction of the chaos at the mall. Now, look right here, you can see the legs walking in tandem as they're walking towards that chaos. With the large amount of police presence at Bayside Marketplace, seeing that aerial footage and the appearance of what's moving leads me to believe that it has to be police officers on foot. So after reviewing that footage and doing those enhancements, I can see that there are some discrepancies when it comes to the aerial view. Now, many thought that could have been an alien walking, but when I see that, I'm seeing police officers walking. Now, the quality of that is very poor. Now, considering the technology we have today, you would think that the quality of these drone shots would be much clearer, at least 1080p, and have better night vision as well, so that when you zoom in,
you're able to get a clearer picture of what you're looking at and know that you're seeing officers or an alien or whatever it is that you're hovering above. But in this circumstance, it's very grainy and poor quality, and when you zoom it in, you're not really getting anything clear. But I was able to distinguish that there were legs moving as if police officers were walking together side by side. Now, I don't know if that was purposely done so that people couldn't really tell what it was, and then people were led to believe it had to be aliens because they cannot zoom it in to see exactly what's going on. So that's something up for discussion or debate here. Now, right here is the shadow figure that many believe is that 10-foot alien. So I'm going to do a video enhancement here and take a closer look and see what we are looking at. Now, I do see this figure walking slowly. Now, as I do an enhancement, the figure is standing out more, and it does have a human-like shape. It's very narrow compared to a human's body, the head, the shoulders. But let me do another enhancement here and just get a better look and see exactly what we are looking at. Now, you can see the shoulders very narrow at the top there, and the head's very defined, very, very small head and small shoulders that I'm noticing right here. So it's possible to be a human, but then again, very narrow, so it leaves it up to possibly be something other than that. Now, as I do another enhancement, we're starting to see it stand out more. Now, this looks to me sort of human shape, but then again, this leads me to believe it could be something other than that. So we may be looking at something that is from another world, another portal. We could be looking at an alien right here at the Miami Mall. As far as that tall shadow figure that people claim is a 10-foot alien, now that's also very poor quality footage. Considering our technology, you'd think that would be much clearer. But I didn't see anything that looked like any kind of manipulation to video or any kind of video effects or editing. It looked like there was actually something there that was moving in that shot there. And doing that video enhancement, I didn't see any difference in the pixelation of the video. I didn't see any kind of quality differences that could stand out if something was thrown into a video through some kind of process of editing or any kind of After Effects or things like that. To me, it looks like it's in real time. And based on what was happening, everything was going on in real time. So it was not like people had time to manipulate footage and create these illusions or edit these in, because it was happening in that moment. A lot of these things could be speculation, but some of the footage that I looked at leaves me wondering, is there something there? When you go shopping over at Bayside Marketplace in Miami, Florida, you're going to get more than just merchandise as you're shopping, and you're going to get more than sales and discounts and the experience of shopping in a mall. You're going to get the out of this world experience, and you never know what's going to show up. I'm just wondering what's going to happen next year. Hopefully it's not going to be crazy. I mean, alien sightings, I don't mind that, but the chaos and the fighting, that's something that, let's try to be positive and not get to that so we're all fighting. But yeah, I had a friend of mine who was thinking, it could be aliens, and doing some geographical research and some math, he come up with a theory. So you could check out my friend Omar Gosh from Omar Gosh TV. He has some really interesting footage on that situation, and he might be onto something about this whole geographical thing. So check out his videos and let me know what you think. I'm intrigued on this whole thing, and I feel like there's something out there. I mean, we are not the only ones out here. There's this way too much open space out there. There is this infinite amount of distance. There is so much out there. There's no way that we're the only people here. We are the only life form out here in this infinite opening of just never-ending everything. Your mind can't even comprehend all this because it never ends. We try to figure things out by starting somewhere and ending somewhere, but when there is no beginning and no end, it's like, how do we comprehend that? How do you wrap your head around all that? The footage you have seen in this video is speculation, and it's my opinion based on what has been shared online. So just take this with a grain of salt and consider this entertainment. And any videos like this are for entertainment purposes.
But that's going to be it. I hope you stay safe and you take care. I got to go. I got to hit the road. I got to get up early in the morning, and I got an 8-hour drive ahead of me. You probably already saw some of my clips in this video already, but there's more clips to come.